Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to be talking about how to explode a drawing and put dimensions on it so you can show all the sizes that it would need to be when you make it for real. So we're going to still be looking at Ashley Zeng's helicopter that we talked about in tutorial 13. Right, so exploding. To do this you're going to need to be using the select tool, then move tool, and then later on the dimensions tool. So let's begin by exploding it. This is where we're going to take a little tiny bit of C4, put it inside our model, press the detonator, and it is going to explode a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to explode the wings. Now can you see I'm trying to keep things on the green, the red or the blue axis when I do that. I think that is pretty important. If it starts going on the black axis, it's going to end in disaster. You might want to group some bits together. Notice how, can you see how I've not got those bits with it? That's not ideal, so let's add those to our group. To add things on a Mac, I'm just pressing the arrow key. It's not difficult. Stretch them up, keep them on the blue. Alright. Now you can only explode a drawing if it is in components, and can you see all of my bits are in components because they've got these blue cages around them. If you don't have your drawing in components, you cannot do an exploded drawing. It just won't let you do it. So bear that in mind. If you've been a naughty boy or girl and not done your thing in components, this will not work. And well, you just can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Alright, let's just pull that out. So all the time I'm kind of thinking, which angle am I going to be looking at it? I'm kind of choosing this kind of direction for my camera. Come on mouse, you can do it. Keep those together. The idea. Come on mouse, come, there we go. Right, so I've exploded my drawing. That looks right, it'd be ideal if that. Let's push that out a little bit longer. So we need to show that these two are separated. There we go, that's better. Right, so that's a pretty good exploded drawing of our helicopter. Now what I could do at this point, I could screen grab that, put it into Word, print it out, and then I could measure and put on the sizes with a pencil and a ruler, but why have a dog and bark yourself? Let's get SketchUp to do it for us. So to do that we're going to use the dimensioning tool, which is this one here, and this is all about purple dots. Wherever you see a purple dot, you can tell or you can show the distance between one purple dot and another purple dot. Right, and this is going to be sweet because now I can put on all the dimensions that I would need to make my model. Be a little bit careful because it kind of only has it in this size font, so if you try and put on a tiny little dimension, it won't. I mean, it'll put it on for you, but you won't actually be able to read the size later. But you know, stick it on if you want, it doesn't really make any difference to me. And you could go along and you could put all the dimensions on that you needed to. Happy days. Right, okay, so that's pretty straightforward. What isn't straightforward is dimensioning circles. Okay, so let's say I want to go in here and I want to say how the diameter of this circle here, how high this circle is here. Now you will see there is not a purple dot that comes up at the top of that circle. I don't know why SketchUp doesn't do it, it just doesn't. But what you will find is if you go about halfway in, there is the purple dot. Okay. Now you need to be very careful where you grab the next purple dot. You're going to need to flip him upside down and find the one that is halfway. There we go. And then you can see, you can pull it out. That, as I say, that is the hardest thing. That is the hardest thing to dimension on SketchUp, is circles. Another little tip, when dimensioning, you need to be very careful that you can see all your dimensions from the viewpoint, from the camera. Okay, so I pulled all my dimensions off from this camera angle, and I can see most of them. If I then screen grabbed it from like here, you could see that would be completely pointless because I wouldn't be able to see all of these bits and pieces. So make sure you keep your measurements pretty clear in that camera angle. Alright, and that is how you dimension explode in SketchUp. Thank you very much.